Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of January 20th to the 26th of 2020 spiritual reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread. Quick thank you to my subscribers, those who comment, those who come to me for month-to-month readings, and to those of you whom have referred me to others and have offered donations. Thank you so very much. So, Celtic spread, please. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Virgo energy I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding the week of January 2020. January 20th, 2020. Okay, they're jumping and I keep hearing a bunch of messages, so let's see. We had two cards jump in the center of the Celtic spread. So these cards are Awareness with the Magician and Moving On. There's a big message here for whichever Virgo energy I'm reading for during this general reading. There's a message about moving on and taking with you the success. Walking in the light of the good things you created for yourself in your life and what you are set to create in your journey next. It could be that around the 20th to the 22nd of January 2020, you come into an awareness of what your truth is, where it is you are headed, how you're going to create a solid foundation in your life in the year of 2020. So in the thoughts position, we have hope. Spirit is saying, have great hope, for we will help to make your wishes come true as you put your time and energy into forward movement and the manifestation of what fulfills you this year. So in the foundation, we have financial and material changes in the number 5. There is maybe some form of worry or fear here in the area of money. Therefore, this week, this Virgo is being guided to move into what truly fulfills you and have great hope for the effort you put in, the time and the energy, right? The mind controls the body then decides what they're going to put their time and energy into. An effort. For Spirit wants to guide you out of this discontentment in the area of finances and material changes or worries. Oops. So, by we'll say around the 23rd to the 25th is what I'm feeling of January 2020, this Virgo is getting excited. Passion. Their passion is being ignited because they have come into an awareness of what truly fulfills them, what it is that they are wishing to see come manifest through their time and effort. So in your actions position, Virgo, you have the material harvest energy. Looking at how far you have come, gathering up all the wonderful things that you are, of course, thanking Spirit for, right? Because the number 9 is about planning a new journey. You have control over creating a new material harvest for yourself so that you can bring an end to what was. You can move on and get passionate and excited as you come into an awareness of where you're meant to go towards next. So this could be an additional income. This could be, I'm going to write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, sell or market a product, but I'm going to do something that really fulfills me and maybe someday make it into an additional income in the evenings or weekends or whenever you have spare time, right? Because our journey here is about creativity, whether it's creating something like a oil painting or a business. It's about what is it you like to create, most importantly for yourself. So in the spiritual guidance position, we have harmony, success. Some of you are moving on or have moved on from a situation in the area of love, and you are contemplating forward movement with this new idea, direction, or person. You may be a little bit worried about money, but Spirit's saying have great hope and faith that you can take all that you've created and move into a brighter future where there is great harmony in connection with into another or others. So in the hopes and fears position, somebody here is hoping for a spiritual union with the number 2. moving into that which feels right. So whatever it is you're passionate about, maybe in the second half of the week of January 20th, 2020, you're going to start to recognize that something feels meant to be, a new direction, person, place, circumstance, situation. Okay. And in the outcome position, recognizing that Spirit was walking along with you the entire time with the unity number of 3. Your solar plexus is lighting up because you are obtaining more wisdom about a new blessed connection, circumstance, situation. So in a 3-card summary with the same Psychic Tarot deck, we have someone here. This Virgo is being guided to free yourself from what you learned in the past, old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, cycles, worries, and concerns, and now trust that Spirit is guiding you with the number 6 towards success, that you will be able to see the direction of success. If this is what you're hoping for at the beginning of the week, for at some point in time, maybe by Thursday or Friday at the very latest this week for this Virgo, you are receiving a lot of recognition and reward. Again, the number 3 and the number 6, 6 meaning that you will be looking out into a very harmonious, blessed path that makes you very fulfilled with the energies of material and spiritual prosperity. Now, for some Virgos, you're waiting, right? You're waiting to come into an awareness. And this week, you're getting some really good ideas. Do not fear the path ahead, for there is great harmony, but obtain more wisdom. Spirit's trying to give you signs and synchronicities. For some, you may feel like this week you're just going through this waiting game energy, but, it takes time for Spirit to help for things to manifest, right? Seeds are planted, ideas, and then we decide if we want to put time and energy into the manifestation of our dream. And here we have the fulfillment of wishes, right? As you put together what you have, what you're thankful and grateful for, we have 2 9s here in your actions position, coming into an awareness of what it is that you get passionate and excited about. For Spirit is going to help to make your wishes come true. Some will recognize this by Wednesday. Some may take until the very end of the week. So we have here suffering and silence because something is ending. Sure, that might be what this in your foundation, the financial and material change worries are what are causing mental conflict with the number 2, a new direction, new success, a new connection. But Spirit's giving you the strength here to continue to create. You have complete control at this time with your thoughts by putting your body into action. For your effort will help for you to leave behind what was and to move into what can now be through your achievements that will give you or make you be able to celebrate or feel very secure in your foundation, in your home and family and circumstances day to day. Yeah, someone here has been disrupted because they walked in their shadow side. They made some bad choices, right? Now, we climb a mountain of decision all the time, and along the way, the things that are difficult are the temptations. So we have these 7 sins here that I wrote out for myself, and I thought I'd see which sin that this particular Virgo may be dealing with in their journey. Okay. Wrath, anger. So they're saying as you move on, don't move on in an angry way. Instead, move on in a very patient way. Let Spirit bring you fulfillment and a new blessed direction as you free yourself from any energies of anger or frustration. For others know not what they do sometimes, is what I heard. Time for a new direction for this particular Virgo. So I'm going to clarify these messages and ask for spiritual advice and clarification using the Gypsy Oracle deck. Should these messages resonate for you and you'd like further information and or your own personal energy read, write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be below this video. I am still offering the New Year special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. All right. Okay, so somebody here is coming into an awareness that they are, with this young woman energy, she usually represents someone who's ready for marriage. So here's where we're going to talk a little bit about love, is what I'm feeling is coming on here. Coming into an awareness. Is someone manipulative with the magician energies? Are you wanting to manifest deeper commitment because you know you are ready? And you're thinking about that around the 20th and the 21st of January 2020. Well, in your thoughts position, you are definitely hoping that someone will be the servant energy, someone who will come and give and provide and support and open doors for you and be a gentleman, or you want to connect with another because you know he or she is ready. So in the foundation, we have this worry and concern regarding financial and material changes, and we have energies of sorrow. So with the number 5 here, this is about constant motion, finding peace and contentment, trying to come into an awareness of what it is you are ready for next in the journey of your life. We need to always be creating something that fulfills us, or we become stagnant, right? So in the recent past, we'll say in the beginning of January, we had someone recognizing that it is indeed time to move on, or that someone else has moved on, and now you're sighing there. With the sigh energy, she's kind of like, oh, I guess it's time to move on, okay? And then you're still ready to manifest, right? You have the ability to connect with spirit and say, please free me from sorrow or situations and connections that may cause those energies in my journey. Help me to be strong enough to follow what it is I am passionate about and to manifest happiness and joy. So there may be someone coming towards you that you meet or that you're thinking about in the beginning of the week of January 20th, 2020, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Pluto, whatever. You're wanting to open up and give to them. They're giving to you. You're giving to them. There's a lot of hopeful energy. I feel like maybe both of you are very hopeful. You're feeling ready for a deeper commitment, or they see that you are. But there's sorrow here because you have to move on. This is happening for a lot of people. We should have moved on from certain things because they disrupt our energy to enjoy our lives. So in the actions position here, the Celtic spread, we do have a material harvest. Reaping what you have learned and now sowing better and more abundance for yourself moving forward, because some of you are taking action to speak your truth or to recognize falseness in another that caused this worry about money and stability and sorrow. So in the spiritual advice position, Spirit's saying we want to bring you into a very harmonious direction with the number 6, where there is successful peace and contentment in and with another. For some of you, this is Spirit's way of saying with the room energies that if you have spent more time alone than actually being in the same environment with this person, you're going to have to take some time here to think about energies of falseness. But whether or not someone else is manipulative or being distant, Spirit's saying focus on your own material harvest. So in the hopes and fears position, we have the spiritual union energy. Somebody's hoping that they'll receive some form of consolation, prize, communication, offer, opportunity, but it is small. Don't fear new connections, but also be clear about what is on offer here. And in the outcome position, we have your solar plexus chakra being lit up, Virgo, where you're starting to recognize the wisdom that you have obtained by, I feel like, by asking more about what's on offer. I keep hearing that. Now we do have the sweetheart energy, feeling really good, obtaining a lot of wisdom, knowing who you are, wanting maybe to be someone's sweetheart. But I think Spirit's saying if you're just receiving little messages, understand that that is something that may not grow and prosper. And if it isn't, it's because someone is false. And Spirit wants to lead you into a direction where you can have not only material harvest and contentment, but spiritual and emotional balance. Don't let someone disrupt your balance. Some may be thinking about someone in the past over here. Watch how much you give to another. Make sure that they and you are on the same page about the future. Take some time to communicate so you have something to work with. For this wisdom actually is going to make you feel really good in the end. So let's see why that is. I'm going to bring in the Lenormand deck by Chiara Marcetti. Sweetheart Energy Wisdom by The Weekend. What is that? There's some confusion by the end of the weekend because there may be some form of commitment, partnership, contract, and somebody's trying to make up their mind about that. Make sure with the dog energy, Virgo, that you are getting clear about whether or not you should devote yourself to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or if they are indeed going to devote their energy to you. Because yes, there's still a lot of confusion here by the end of the weekend. Spirit's saying cut away from that. Don't allow yourself to become stuck or trapped in the thought of someone's devotion. Instead, focus on your soul purpose. There's a lot here about this. Because somebody here is just going to be still by the weekend, or maybe if you meet someone through a service and you're hopeful and you meet someone this week, you may get too much caught up in your mind where you start to feel stuck or trapped in your thoughts regarding someone who's at a bit of a distance, who isn't living in your current environment day to day with you. But it is time to obtain more wisdom because you know you're ready. But are they, right? If they're living a different journey, if they're walking in their shadow side, if they are being tested in some way, then you got to give them some space, is what I just heard. Yeah, so somebody's saying, which doorway do I go? Which way should I or shouldn't I? And then we have the fox energies of staying or sneaking away, sneaking in some way. So this person is being greedy. Ooh. Now, is it the Virgo or is it the other person? I feel like there is a Virgo here who is with someone also at the beginning of the week, and by maybe mid to end of week, there's some form of passionate connection with someone who is of service. If you're single, you're going to come into an awareness that something really lights you up, but you've got to be able to surpass some form of temptation. Let's see what sign that temptation may be. So harmony is about patience and kindness. And even though your passion may be ignited this week, give something some space first. Wait on that communication. Do not fear waiting, because the communication is a small consolation and there's more wisdom for you to receive. I am feeling this as a single female. All right, so yeah. Do not mourn over what should or shouldn't be. Let things go. Don't try to control them. Okay. Let nature happen as it will, because spirit wants to bring a surprise to you eventually. Yeah, but someone needs to let go of what was. Maybe it was a situation involving someone who had Libra in their chart, and now that path has ended. Yes, look at that. We have the Queen of Swords showing up, laying down with the Nine of Wands, a path that was very passionate for a period of time, maybe with a feminine, well, I'll just say with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, feeling stuck or trapped, wanting to communicate with another passionately and excitedly. But then we have the Eight of Cups. Do you need to walk away from something physically, a connection, or do you just need to spiritually let go of that which was a bunch of falseness? You know, it seems like it's harmony. There's a very hopeful and passionate energy, but in the end, what is the truth? It's going to make you a stronger person by the weekend. And then I do feel like for some of you, your achievements start kicking in. And you start moving in a completely new direction. If you're single, this is actually leaving someone behind. And in this new direction of your achievements, your foundation, Spirit is going to bring someone to you. But there is a test here this week. Enjoy the attention, but don't give away your mind, body, and soul until there's a ring on your finger, right? All right. Any other messages you'd like to provide, Spirit, for whichever Virgo I'm reading for during this general reading, representing the energy surrounding the week of January 20th, 2020? Virgo, please. Okay, you've got the Rainbow Prince, number 26. Creating a new path of success, receiving some form of compensation. But I feel like they're saying with perseverance here, make sure you get beyond a false offer, false opportunity, something that I feel you understand has caused you sorrow. That needs to go. Continue to put your passionate energy into maybe a service you do or something you'd like to learn more about, a hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Because I feel like this is almost spirit. Now I'm seeing the angel is bringing in with the constellation energy a union to you. So they're saying lay down the search and let spirit bring someone to you. In the meantime, focus on your success. For not only are you going to be shining brightly like the sun with the solar plexus chakra lit up, meaning obtaining the wisdom you need and just feeling very attractive with the sweetheart energy. With them or without them, you are the Rainbow Prince, and Spirit wants to compensate you because you are surpassing energies of falseness. Wow. Beautiful read. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and